Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be doing today's video because it is all about Colourpop. So I have a Colourpop haul to show you. I have 2 blushes, 2 Lippie Stix, and 4 of their liquid lipsticks. And I'm so excited because I'm just a newfound hardcore fan of Colourpop. I am totally behind these guys. I think their products are so amazing. I was so impressed with what I received, especially for the price that you pay for them. So impressed. So liquid lipsticks are obviously like the huge craze right now. That is what everyone wants. That is what every makeup company is making. That's what we're all talking about on YouTube. Everyone loves liquid lipsticks. And my first thought, what I first wanted to do, and I know I mentioned this on Instagram, was I wanted to get a couple liquid lipsticks from Kat Von D, and then I wanted to get a couple liquid lipsticks from Anastasia Beverly Hills, do a video and kind of compare both brands, give my feedback on them, see if I had like a favorite, because those are 2, you know, pretty high-end, very popular brands, especially when it comes to their liquid lipsticks. There's so many colors out there that people are loving, but people are loving them, so that means they are sold out. There was a few specific colors for each line that I really wanted to get for myself, and then kind of my thought plan was to get the colors that, you know, I really want for myself and that I'd wear, and then also get like a few wild cards in there to be able to show you guys as well. But it seemed that all of the ones that I wanted for myself were sold out, could not find. I mean, I was going to the Sephora's. We have like 3 different Sephora's in my town. I was driving all over town going to the different Sephora's, couldn't find them. Couldn't even find these shades when we went on our Chicago trip, and I went to the Sephora in Chicago. Not there either. I'm talking about, of course, like Lolita and Bow and Arrow. Those are probably the top 2 that I wanted to get from Kat Von D. From Anastasia, I mean, what color didn't I want? The one that I wanted so bad was Veronica, and it just was so impossible to find. The Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks are sold exclusively at Macy's. You can get them at Macy's online, but I found that the online just did not have a lot of shades out there. I think another one that I really wanted was Lovely. Couldn't find it. Wasn't even on the Macy's website at all. We don't have any Macy's stores in Iowa, but again, when we went on our Chicago trip last month, I made my girlfriends go into a Macy's with me, and I couldn't find the liquid lipsticks, and I finally asked someone, and they were like, oh no, we don't carry Anastasia at this store. You'd have to drive an hour across town, across Chicago, to go to a different Macy's to find them. And I'm like, just forget it, because I'm sure we'll get there and they'll be sold out anyways. So that idea really fizzled through, but I really still wanted liquid lipsticks, and I still wanted to be able to buy some for myself, be able to wear, but then also, of course, talk about them on here. I saw a bunch of people talking about Colourpop, like Kathleen Lights talks about Colourpop a lot, Coffee Break with Danny talks about Colourpop a lot as well. Then I saw the prices, and then I thought, let's just go ahead and place an order. So I'm going to get in the full reviews. I will do swatches of everything on my hands versus on my lips because I'm going to talk through everything. This is my first Colourpop video. I wanted to be able to chat with you guys and let you guys know like my thoughts and all that good stuff. I am planning on placing another order for a few more liquid lipsticks, probably a few blushes, maybe a highlighter, and I don't have any of their eyeshadows yet, but I'm going to place another order. So I thought for that swatch video, maybe I can do them on my lips and not do any sort of talk through, but for this one, I'll swatch on my hands. But I do have each individual lipstick swatched, or not swatched, but a photo of it on my lips on Instagram, you know, holding the lipstick, and then you can see it on my lips, and I say what shade it is. The only color I did not do that for was Solow, which is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, so you guys can see it. All of those pictures are on my Instagram page. I am March Books Beauty on Instagram. That will be linked below. There also is the big giveaway still going on now on the Instagram page, so be sure to head over there and check it out. But for now, let's get into my haul. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about the blushes, and I got 2 of them. I got Quarters and Between the Sheets, and I got these because I thought that both would be pretty good fall colors, and so that's why I gravitated towards them. Between the Sheets, okay, one thing I will say, if you see me like struggle to open these, is that Colourpop says it when they shipped the package. There's like a little notes in there to say like how to care for your Colourpop. They do say for the blushes to make sure you close the lids really tight, or else it can kind of like affect the product and dry it out. So if you see me like trying to struggle to open these blushes, it's because when I close them real hard because I don't want to lose any product. Definitely a different formula. It's like it's like you can press down on it. It's almost kind of moussey is the word I hear being described. Like, it honestly almost actually kind of feels wet when I put my finger in it, but it's just very different. Okay, so Between the Sheets is right here. It's described on the website as like a cool mid-tone pink color, and it also is in a matte finish, but I think it's really gorgeous. Definitely not a super light pink. I think calling it that like mid-tone beige pink is a really good way to describe it, of course, because why else would they put it on their website if that wasn't a good way to describe it? But I really love it. I thought it was good for fall because it's not a super light pink or baby pink. It's got a little bit more emphasis to it, so I thought that'd be really good for fall. So that is Between the Sheets. And the other one that I got is Quarters, and that is a close-up of that one. And Quarters is a satin blush, so it has a satin finish. That's what it looks like on my finger. So that one is Quarters right here, if you can see that one okay. I have never swatched blush before. I wasn't quite sure where to swatch that. That's kind of a weird spot. I will work on that for the next video. But that is Quarters, and it is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. Described on the website as a dusty coral, and I mean, coral I would agree with, but it's almost kind of like a deeper coral, honestly, and that's why I thought it was so good for fall. It just seemed like such a good fall color for me. So honestly, I purchased these last month, but in my mind I kind of knew like I really don't have any fall blushes. I have Dolce Pink from Milani, which is a really light pink shade, and then I have like two other, one really bright pink from e.l.f. and then a kind of a lighter one from e.l.f. as well. So I didn't have anything with like more color to it. So I really wanted to expand my blush collection, and I'm really happy with both of these blushes. I think they'll work great for fall, but then of course I think you'll be able to wear them year round. The blushes are $8 on the Colourpop website, which I think is a fantastic price. You get a lot of product. This is again what it looks like. These are called their Super Shock Cheek, just so you know as well. And you get so much product in there, and I just think it's wonderful. The way to apply Colourpop, because it has such a different consistency, people either say that you can use your fingers to apply it, or if you have like any duo fiber brushes, or like I use a stippling brush from e.l.f. I think it's considered like a concealer brush, but I use it as a blush brush. Something with that instead of using like a regular fluffy blush brush. I don't think you'll be able to get the same like kapow from Colourpop, so they actually recommend it as well. When they sent the blushes, it had that little like guide on there saying, you know, how to close it, what brush to use, that sort of thing. I am going to be putting in an order with Morphe brushes here shortly, and I'm going to get an actual like duo fiber blush brush that's a little bit bigger than the brush I'm using now, but I'm getting that specifically for these Colourpop blushes because I'm obsessed with them and I'm wearing them like I have two Lippie Stix, and I got the colors Cookie and Westie. Now their Lippie Stix are $5. What I think is really interesting about their Lippie Stix is that each Lippie Stick comes with a like matching lip pencil, so it's basically like a lip liner, but they have a corresponding color for each Lippie Stick. So I mean, the kind of the point is like you buy them together and then you already have a matching lip liner. You don't have to worry about trying to find a lip liner in your collection or going out and buying a new one because they make it for you. Because this was my first Colourpop order and I just, you know, really was unsure how I was going to take to the products, I just purchased the individual Lippie Stix and I did not do their lip pencils with them, but that is an option. And honestly, I think the next Colourpop order I do, if I do any Lippie Stix, I'll probably have to get the pencil just so I can, you know, again see what that is, but then also, hey, have another lip liner in my collection. The first one that I have here is Cookie, and this is in a matte finish. It says on the website that this is a true nude beige, and I just think it's so pretty. And these are so creamy, like they're just so creamy. So that is Cookie in the Lippie Stix, and it is, I mean, it is a true nude beige. It looks so beautiful on the lips. It's such a, like, how would I describe it? It's just such a neutral color. You can wear it anywhere. You can wear it to work. You can wear it out. You know, maybe, I don't know what exactly their lip liner is for Cookie, but, you know, you could put maybe a darker lip liner and kind of bring out the darker color in the Lippie Stick. You could wear a lighter one and keep it more on the muted side. I mean, I just think it's gorgeous and such a good neutral to have in your collection. And then the other Lippie Stick that I got was Westie, and this is also in a matte finish. Described on the website as a soft, dusty baby pink. And again, that's what it is. It almost has like a purple undertone maybe to it, like a lilac undertone. But that is what that looks like, and it is super, super light pink on the lips. Like, I can apply it a few times to make it a little bit of a darker pink, but if you just put on one coat, maybe even 2 coats, it is a really, really light pink. But again, it's so beautiful. If you love pinks in your collection, this is such a good one to have. And the Lippie Sticks are only $5. I mean, like, to buy a Maybelline lipsticks, those are still like $7 or $8, and you're getting these for $5. And I know on the Colourpop website, I think it's if you order $30 or more, I think, then you get free shipping. So I mean, what I would recommend doing is, you know, kind of taking inventory of what products that you want to get and building a list up and then putting your order in so that you make sure that you can get that free shipping instead of just ordering like 1 or 2 lipsticks and then in a few months like ordering 1 or 2 more. Like, put it all together to get that free shipping. But yes, again, this is Cookie and Westie, and I love both of them. Those are the lipsticks. Getting into what I was really excited to purchase is their Ultra Matte Liquid Lipsticks. So this is like the packaging that it comes in, a bit of a bigger package than the Lippie Stix, but I got 4 different shades to show you guys. The first one that I have to share is Midi, and that is Midi right there. This is Midi swatched on my hand. The website describes it as a soft neutral beige. It definitely is. It does kind of remind me a little bit of the Cookie Lippie Stick, except it's a little bit more on the pink side versus the brown side. It's like such a soft, almost like icy pink on the lips. It's gorgeous. I've worn it alone with my Wine Maybelline lip liner. I've worn it with Whirl from MAC as a lip liner. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's so pretty. This is probably one of my favorites in the order that I did, and I just think it's gorgeous. It comes everywhere with me because, again, I think it's really pretty that you can wear it to something like work or a family event, but you put a little bit of a darker lip liner on there and then it kind of brings out something extra and you can wear it on a night out. I just love this one so much. Next one I have is Solow, and it is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. So that is what Solow looks like. It's described on the website a neutral nude pink. I honestly think it's got a little bit more oomph to be called neutral. It's right here. I mean, you can see it on my lips right now. It's definitely a darker pink. It is just a little bit of a darker pink, but I mean, definitely still on the neutral side. It's not dark, it's not really flashy, but it's not neon, it's not bright. It's just such a good, cool pink color. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I do think it's going to be a good one for the fall. And between this one and Midi, like, these are my favorite. They're the ones that I assumed would be my favorite. They're more like the color that I wear on an everyday basis, but both of them, they just come with me everywhere because I think they are so gorgeous. Next one that I have is Bumble. I bought it because I saw online that people were saying it was like the Kylie Jenner lip color, which I know a lot of people are like so overhearing that, but I really like that lip color. So when I heard that, I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'll give it a try. So this is Bumble. It honestly was pretty different than I thought it was going to be. On the website, it describes it as a dusty, warm terracotta, which was interesting. So that is Bumble. I honestly think when I first put it on, and like how I first swatched it on my hand, when it's still wet, I think it's too dark for me. Like, when I first looked at myself after putting this on, I was like, ooh, I don't really think I like that at all. And then I let it dry to the matte finish, and then I liked it so much more. Then I was really happy with it. Honestly, it's not what comes to mind when I think of the Kylie Jenner lip color, to be honest. It's a little bit darker and redder than I think is what the Kylie Jenner lip color is. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe maybe I'm wrong. I definitely could be wrong. But I don't know if you've been able to notice if it's dried at all. It doesn't really take very long for these to dry, also, by the way. But I just thought it looks a lot better once it actually is the matte dry finish on your lips. Then I thought it looked really pretty. I haven't really worn a lot of lip liners with this. Sometimes I wear the wine, but that's about it. Usually I just wear it plain with no lip liner, and I think it looks fine. One thing that I will say about these liquid lipsticks is I don't think you need a lip liner with any of them. Like when I wear the melted lipsticks from Too Faced, I need a lip liner or else they just feather out and bleed everywhere, and the lip liner really helps make sure that lipstick doesn't go anywhere on my lips. But with these, I don't think that you need a lip liner with any of the colors that I've had so far myself. I don't think you need a lip liner with them. I also think the lasting power is crazy good. Like I've eaten a burrito with this, and I won't say it was like you couldn't notice that I'd eaten anything, because I think the color definitely faded a little bit, but not to the point where I needed to like run to the bathroom and apply another layer. I thought it held up really well. It's so nice to be able to like drink out of a straw or drink a glass while you're wearing this and not have it come off on your glass or your straw. I think that's so amazing. So that's one thing that I just really, really love about these. Last one that I have to share with you is Limbo. And Limbo was definitely like my big, big wild card that when I do these swatch videos, I always want to try to get something outside of my comfort zone to share with you guys, because I know that, you know, we have different skin tones, we have different tastes and what we like, etc. I don't always just want to be purchasing the same like pinks and light pinks every single time. So I try to throw a few wild ones in there, and Limbo was definitely it, because this is a deep chocolate brown color. So that is what it looks like swatched on my hand. Definitely very different. I did do one video wearing it. I think it was my Tantel review video. I wore it and was like, what do you guys think? And everyone was so nice that you were commenting and, you know, putting on Instagram that you really liked it. I was like, oh, okay, thank you guys. And I actually felt confident enough to post a selfie on Facebook and be like, hey, brown lips. And people, again, were so nice. I was like, okay, thank you for not like slaughtering me, because I think this is the first time ever in my life I've worn brown lipstick. I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I thought this was going to have to be something that, you know, I really couldn't wear. I didn't even know if I was going to be confident enough to wear it in a video, and I ended up really liking it. And once again, this is going to be perfect for fall. I mean, brown, how much more fall does that get? So I actually think you are going to be seeing me wear this more and more, because I ended up really, really liking it. So there it is again, swatched on my hand now that it's dry to the matte. And I mean, isn't that just so cool? I think it's really cool. So I was really, really impressed with this color. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, really, I was impressed with every color. I liked all of them. I will continue to wear all of them. Yes, of course, I have a few of my favorites, because that's how everything is, right? We always have our favorites. But overall, I was so happy with all the colors that I got, and I'm excited to make another order. Those are all the swatches and my reviews and feedback on my first Colourpop haul. I hope you guys liked all of these shades. And I mean, can you guys see that I'm like rubbing my hand over these ultra matte liquid lipsticks and like nothing's happening? They're not smudging, they're not moving. I mean, isn't that so cool? So just imagine that on your lips. It's not gonna go anywhere. It is so, so nice. The ultra matte liquid lipsticks, I don't know if I said this yet, but they are only $6. $6. I mean, again, like with the Lippie Stix being $5, these are only $6. The lasting power is great. How they dry on your lips is great. I did not have a problem. I will say, the very first liquid lipstick that I tried, I felt like it was really dry on my lips, and I was like, ooh, this is just kind of a weird feeling. Like, I kept feeling like I had to lick my lips and like kind of rub them together, like, oh, this is so bizarre. And after that, I don't know, it was like I got used to it, and it does not bother me at all anymore. I think I just understand the feeling. I get what's happening on my lips, but I don't feel the need to lick my lips anymore or like rub them together. I really don't even notice the lipstick is on, which is so incredible. So I think being that was my first time ever putting on liquid lipstick, it just kind of caught me off guard for a second, because liquid lipsticks are drying. I mean, they really are. So I've watched a lot of different review videos on a lot of different brands and products and liquid lipsticks, and you know, that's kind of the method behind a liquid lipstick is that it's going to be a little bit drying on your lips, but not to the point where it bothered me. Sometimes just when I take off the liquid lipstick, which by the way, I need to take them off with a makeup remover wipe. I mean, you can't just like put water on and expect it to go away because it's not going to. But after I take the makeup remover and put it off, a lot of times I just put on like a chapstick or a lip gloss, which most nights I do anyways. I usually wear like a chapstick to bed because that's, I don't know, that's just what I do. So that's just a little piece about that, but I think that's all I have to say. So they're only $6 for the Ultra Mattes. I'm definitely going to be ordering more. I really have my eye on Beeper right now. I've heard that it's that dupe for the Veronica from Anastasia Beverly Hills, so I'm like, I think I need you. But again, I'm just so impressed with Colourpop. This is definitely like a brand that I know I'm going to keep purchasing from and, you know, keep my eye on because I think they have so many cool things going on. I love their website. It's very easy to navigate. Their Instagram always has cool things on it. I'll leave links to the Colourpop website and Instagram below, direct links to all of the products that I mentioned in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was so excited to make this one because I've just been loving so much on the Colourpop lipsticks. I just keep wearing them. I love the blushes. I'm wearing them almost every single day. I'm so excited to get more. They did just put out a fall collection, which looks absolutely beautiful. They have blushes and eyeshadows and lipsticks all based around fall, and I think their theme was like 90s. I don't know if it's 90s grunge or just 90s in general, but there's really fun names out there, like Beeper is one of them, Clueless is another one, Never Been Kissed, and you know, for someone who grew up in the 90s, I'm like, oh, that's so much fun. So I think the next order that I place will probably be pretty soon because I have my eye on a lot of different things. I know I'm already past my $30 free shipping, so let's just say that. But yes, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you like Colourpop or you've purchased from Colourpop and you have favorites, please do comment below and let me know because I really do want to put that order in soon. I would love to hear your thoughts and hear what your favorites are, whether it's on the lipsticks or blushes or eyeshadows or anything like that. I would just love to hear what you love from Colourpop. And yeah, please subscribe before you go. Be sure to check out the Instagram page because there is that giveaway that is still going on now that I really want you to get entered in. One winner is winning 22 ebooks. Please subscribe before you go. Do I have anything else to say? I don't think I do. I will just catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.